Most people think of teachers as information deliverers. But the ancient sages understood something completely different about how real wisdom transmits. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the Guru-Shishya relationship is the living heart of Ayurveda, Jyotish, and yoga, and why it matters for your own authentic learning. This isn't about blind devotion or outdated hierarchies. It's about how certain kinds of knowledge can only pass from one human being to another. The Sanskrit word guru means dispeller of darkness. But here's what's fascinating. A guru isn't simply someone with information to share. Consider this. You can read every text on pranayama, but when you sit to practice, your breath fragments every few seconds. A teacher who has stabilized their own breathing can watch you and notice what you cannot see in yourself. That you're forcing concentration rather than allowing it. That anxiety runs beneath the effort. This correction is specific to you in this moment. No book can provide this feedback loop. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The tradition calls this parampara, meaning one after another. When you learn from a teacher who learned from their teacher, who learned from theirs, you connect to a living stream of knowledge, tested and refined through centuries. It's like an apprentice learning woodworking. They read about it, yes, but they also watch the master's hands, absorb the timing of when to apply pressure, feel the grain of different woods. Knowledge enters through observation, correction, and proximity. Some wisdom simply cannot transfer through information alone. So how do you recognize authentic transmission? First, they practice what they teach. Not perfection, teachers are human, but visible integration. A yoga teacher with a constantly disturbed mind isn't teaching yoga, whatever postures they demonstrate. Second, they come from lineage. They can tell you who taught them, what tradition they represent. This isn't rigid orthodoxy. It's accountability to something larger than personal opinion. And perhaps most importantly, they teach toward your independence, not perpetual dependence on them. The relationship isn't one-sided. The tradition speaks of adhikara, your readiness to receive, and shraddha, not blind faith, but the willingness to engage teachings seriously before judging them. This is the middle ground, respectful engagement, genuine practice, and evaluation based on actual experience rather than preconception. In our modern world, this might mean intensive retreats when possible, consistent online study, or simply showing up with sincere commitment to whatever guidance you can access. The knowledge that has survived thousands of years is available to you, but it still requires the traditional means of receiving it: humility, practice, relationship, and time. The guru dispels darkness, but only if you sit close enough to receive the light. What relationship to learning is calling you forward?